Hello, everybody. It's been a little while since I've recorded and actually spoken to you guys on this channel, but today we have a very special occasion as it is not only Fortnitemares, but we also have the one and only Ghostface in Fortnite. Normally I wouldn't do skin reviews, but this is a very special occasion due to who this is. Many of you may not know, but my favorite horror movie is Scream, the first one, of course. So, when I heard Ghostface was going to be here this Fortnitemares, I knew that I was going to have to do a skin review at some point. So, this is the skin himself. He's very, very nice. Very Fortnite art style-y type of Ghostface. A lot of people might not like that it's inaccurate, but I actually kind of like how they made it a bit of their own. He also, of course, comes with his Buck 120 and an emote that's interactive with the pickaxe, of course. He also does, in fact, have a back bling that interacts with the knife. If you pull it out, he removes it from the back bling. It's like a backpack that has a Woodsboro book and a mask and everything hanging out of it, but we're not going to be using that because Ghostface does not wear a backpack. And, well, let's just get right into this. We will, of course, just play one game as per usual and, test out the skin, see if we can perhaps win the match. It's been a little while since I've actually talked to you guys on this channel. It's kind of interesting to be recording again and actually speaking after so long. But a lot of stuff has happened, a lot of stuff has changed, and we are back. Oh, look at this. This already feels cool to play as. Of course, you can't really see the mask from your gameplay perspective. Just the feeling of knowing that I'm playing as Ghostface and I can have his knife in my hand and everything, it feels so cool. Be playing as Ghostface in a game like Fortnite and have, especially during a time where it has such a spooky atmosphere to the game, because of course of Fortnitemares. This is emote. Obviously, if you already have the knife out and interacts with the knife, he flips it around and does the emote rather than it just appearing in his hand, which is very, very nice. I love when they do things that are like interactable with emotes and backblinks and stuff. It's really cool. Of course, Ghostface doesn't really have a glider or gun wrap because why would he? But I kind of just have no gun wrap, and I'm using the original Victory umbrella from Chapter 1 because why not? Let's see, where do I want to go? I don't know, I guess I'll just jump and figure it out on the way down. Maybe we can try to find one of the Ghostface booths too, that would be pretty cool. If I can get a hold of, the booth weapon. One spawns over here, kind of. Right there. Right there where, like, the reboot van is. Yeah, right there with the reboot van. Normally one spawns right there. So we'll see if it spawns there this time. No, it did not. That is unfortunate, but of course we already have the Ghostface skin, so we don't necessarily need that. Nice little gun here. I'll pick up the chainsaw. Doesn't have much of a unique pickaxe pull-out animation. It's kind of just a default one for a knife, but he does actually hold it in reverse grip, which is very unique to his weapon. I'll show you guys the emote again. Of course, it has that awesome, like, steel sound effect when you do it, even though when you clean off a knife like that, we all know it would not make the sound effect. But you can't complain. It sounds sharp, it sounds cool, so. And that's how it sounds in the movies, so, of course. Man, just the feeling of playing as this guy in Fortnite, it's like so weird because it doesn't fit into what type of game this is at all, but it's so cool that they can incorporate characters like Ghostface into the game. And of course, for horror movie fans, this is probably like a dream come true at this point. I do kind of want to get also the Grabber from Black Phone and Jason Voorhees, possibly the Terrifier. I might do skin reviews on those guys if I get them. I also kind of want to buy the Good Doctor. Of course, he's been around for like ever. So if he does come back and I do buy him, I'm probably not going to do a skin review. There's tons of people have already done that out there, of course. It feels so cool to run around with this knife in my hand. Man, I love Scream. Ghostface is awesome. But, yeah. It's been a little while since I've talked on here, so I don't really know much of what I'm doing. Kind of just blabbering a bit, as you guys can tell, but I guess that's what most YouTubers do. In all honesty, is just blabber on about stuff, and it's entertaining, but just listen, I guess. I don't know, let me know if you guys prefer my silent videos, or if you like when I talk. I know a lot of people say that my voice is pretty annoying, so I don't know if you guys would, like, want more silent videos, or if you like hearing me talk. Let me know. Wait, whoa. Calm down, buddy. Not be doing none of that here, okay? I'll use the chainsaw, why not? Actually, I can use this thing to get around. I love when Fortnite comes around. It is so fun to mess around with all the stuff they add in Fortnite. Oh, we gotta sweat. I love all these kids who take this game way too damn seriously. Oh, damn. Well, that didn't go as well as I hoped. I don't know, should I play? I guess that was pretty short. I guess I can play one more round for you guys. Show off the Ghostface skin a little bit more, of course. Man, I love that mask. I actually own a lot of Ghostface masks. Very cool masks in person and in games. Give off a really, like, almost sorrowing feeling to look at. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, you look at it, and of course it was originally called the Weeping Ghost mask, so it makes sense, but it almost gives a sense of, like, sadness. I don't know, it's kind of just creepy to look at. It's a very sorrowing vibe to the mask. It's very fun to look at the masks. It's very fun to wear the masks. And the robes, too. It's very fun to find all the different robes, all the different variations between different masks and robes. But I don't mind what they did with the Ghostface robe in this. I It makes sense that they shortened up the tassels a little bit, because it's a Fortnite skin. And of course, to fit up the torn up tassels, they tore up the bottom of the robe itself a little bit. They made him a little less flowy, because he has to be able to, fit in the game and work with its physics and everything. So, it makes sense. Not too bad for a Fortnite version of Ghostface. I know a lot of people on X were complaining about it, but I don't mind it. It is very good for what it is. It's Ghostface in Fortnite. That's really cool. Let's see if I can find one of the last call abilities somewhere. Of course, it would be pretty cool to slash people up with a knife. I'm pretty sure I landed in like one of the few spots on the map where not very many spawn. I wasn't even really paying attention to where I was going, I kind of just jumped. Again, I'm just busy rambling on about shit. But, yeah. I don't know, my last video on, my Megazord gameplay got copyrighted, I'm pretty sure, for the Power Rangers music that was going on in the background, but it's whatever, I guess. It's not like I'm making money from these videos yet, anyway. Probably never will, honestly. It's just kind of something I do for fun. Of course, my actual job in the future, I want to be a cop. I've always kind of wanted to help people, and being a cop is something that obviously allows you to help a lot of people. I know my girlfriend worries about me a lot with that, but I'm sure that nothing bad will happen. I've got God's grace on my side. He'll keep me safe. Oh, I hit on the side he was shooting from. Damn. Well, I'm a bit of an idiot. Well, that was my little gameplay and review of the Ghostface in Fortnite. Hope you all enjoyed the video. It was interesting trying to get back into the swing of talking to you guys again. Let me know if you'd like the videos where I talk, or if you prefer the silent ones. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.